Greetings guys and gals, this is Jabberwock bringing you the best in SC Gaming. Today we have Violet versus Stork, Samsung Khan versus KT Rolster. Violet's going to be playing for KT, and Stork is obviously going to be playing for Samsung Khan. This is going to be on Benzene, and Stork is going to be spawning at the bottom left as the yellow Protoss there, and the red toss is going to be Violet. This is going to be a PvP played on November the 30th, and I know that this is not Flash or Bisu or Jadong, but both Violet and Stork very good Protoss players, and so that's why I wanted to cast this. Also, surprisingly, KT is down 0-3 against Samsung Khan, and Samsung Khan is not very good. Losing Firebite Hero to Air Force A is not really too much of a disappointment there. Firebite Hero is not that good anymore. Never was like really good, but definitely not up to his prime. But at any rate, it looks like pylon going down for Stork, so pretty standard play. Pylon going down for Violet as well. But wow, KT's down 0-3. You know, KT obviously won the Pro League last season, and they have been really struggling, as Flash is really their only good player. And I was really, well, I mean, Flash is not their only good player, but Flash is their only player that really wins consistently. And I can only imagine, since Violet is going to be playing in set 4 for KT, that Flash lost. So yeah, I think that Flash lost. Hopefully I didn't just spoil that for anyone, but that's kind of obvious. A similar going down for Violet and Stork as well. But yeah, hopefully I didn't spoil that for anyone. Hopefully I didn't spoil it for myself, because I might be actually casting Flash versus someone. Not sure. They might have not even put Flash up, but that's really surprising. Flash usually plays either 1 or 2, so we'll have to see here. Looks like maybe a quick Nexus or possibly some hidden tech for Stork. Stork's going all the way up to that top left position. Has a simulator, finally has gone down. Cybernetics Core morphing in as well. And just an update for you guys, I am not going to do any Starcraft 2 videos or commentaries, whatever you want to call them, until I get my Fraps registered. It's just so annoying for me to keep having to press that button over and over again. Violet has a probe in Stork space, but yeah, it's just really annoying. It makes my commentaries suck, and it's just really monotonous commentating. And I already don't like commentating SC2 as much, just because I don't think that you know, the play isn't there. The play just isn't there, and everyone's gonna argue with me, and you can argue with me as much as you want. But if Flash, Bisu, Jadong, Stork, Violet, 4GG, Neo Jisoki, people like that played SC2, it would be so much different. And I like seeing players' reactions. I like seeing the players. It makes it more personal. And so that's why I like doing SC1. I like doing the Pro League a lot better. Here's this probe for Stork, not really doing anything. Looks like just one gate play for Stork as well. It looks like he's doing something hidden at that 9 o'clock position, kind of behind the mineral line. Don't know what that is. They haven't clicked on it yet. I have no idea. The core is spinning. The probe is going to see that, so probably going to go for Dragoon range, which is pretty standard. Dragoon range being upgraded by Violet as well. His Dragoon is now out, going to be able to kind of get that scout out of his base. And the core is still spinning, so not a fake there at all. The probe's going to come back, and that probe isn't doing anything. Finally sets down a pylon. Might be going for a Citadel of Dune and a Templar Archives or Robotics. We'll see what kind of tech he decides to put down. Robotics going down for Violet, and man, this is really tentative, especially in this situation. Violet really needs to pull out something against Stork. Stork's very good at PvP as well. And that's all I'm going to say, because I don't know the actual statistics, but every time I've seen him play, like against Bisu or against Cal, he's done fairly well. Robotics facility down for Stork, so that hidden tech is going to be a Robotics, going to be proxy Robotics, going to be a little bit closer, going to be able to get that shuttle out along with that Reaver, very close. And so he's probably going to go for a Reaver harass, is what I'm assuming. The probe does not die. This he does not scout that tech. I don't believe he scouted that tech. That probe went up there, but I'm not sure if he's scouting the tech, and I was wondering why the commentators were yelling, but no! Yes, he scouted it! He scouted the Robotics, and Stork is distraught because he scouted it. That's what those commentators were yelling about. I was like, why is everyone yelling? It's just a Dragoon fighting a probe. But that's why 2 more gates going down, as well as an observatory for Violet. Violet has scouted this proxy robotics, and it's not going to work. The core is still spinning. What the heck is going on? Maybe for defense, errors defense, but he's going to have to cancel that because Violet spotted it. Violet has totally spotted it, and now he does cancel that air defense is what I believe what was going on there. And so Stork's going to come and try to defend this, probably going to be able to, even forces for both players. One more probe for Stork, it looks like, and he's going to be able to do better micro than wow, a lot better micro than Violet here. Stork just is a little bit superior in that aspect and able to keep all of his forces alive. Oh my god, Stork is just Gosu. That was Gosu micro from Stork, and now Violet is, I almost called him Cal. Violet is in a little bit of trouble. All he has is one Dragoon at the front. Robotics going down for Stork, and another pylon as well. That probe is in his base, so he's going to see that robotics facility, but I don't think it really matters all that much. He could have assumed so that robotics was coming, and he's going to stick with this build. He's going to stick with getting out this Reaver, and we'll see how he's able to do this. 4 Dragoons at the front for Violet, and that Observer obviously is going to stay over there. Going to know when he pushes out probe going in just to see how much forces there were. The probe is still in Stork's base, so very nice job there. It looks like Violet might try to move out here. Hits going off on the Dragoon, able to pick off the Dragoon, and still great micro by Stork, able to pick off his Dragoon as well. So 2 Dragoons and a Zealot out for Stork, and only 2 out for Violet. Oh my gosh, Violet, man, work on your micro, bro. Stork is just absolutely owning you in that aspect. Here comes the Reaver. The Reaver is now out, probably queuing up some Scarabs, and now it's going to move out. Stork is now moving out, and I mean, freaking Violet's bad position, but oh my god, the shuttle almost gets picked off. Shuttle gets picked off! The shuttle gets picked off! Oh my god, Stork, after I congratulate you on your epic micro, you just do that. You just throw away your shuttle, man. What are you doing? I don't know what's going on here. And now it's pretty much back to even, because he just threw away that shuttle and that Reaver. Stork, what are you doing? Reinforcing with 2 more Dragoons. But wow, Stork, you moron. You know, as much as I love you, I actually don't love you that much. I love Bisu way more than you, but as much as I like you, man, you're just epically failing, and you're going to have to back up now. He's going to have to back up. Here comes Violet with his massive Dragoon army, and now Stork is behind. There's no way he can micro himself out of this, just losing Dragoons. And there's a Reaver out as well, but that Reaver is going to crawl ever so slowly. Does not have a shuttle to accompany it. That Observer sees all, and probably those Dragoons are going to be able to pick off that Reaver if they want to. And except the Dragoons look like they're just going straight for Stork's base. Stork doesn't have a lot of defense at all. More Dragoons look like they might be reinforcing at that ramp, or they might be staying at that ramp. Not sure what Violet is really thinking. Looks like he might be going up to the north. That's what he's doing, gonna try to pick off that Reaver. And Stork's reinforcements are gonna be cut off just because he's gonna have to come for that southern position. That Reaver's ever so slowly moving away. Violet does have a few forces around his base, although I don't know why. I don't know if that Observer got picked off or what, but if he had that Observer out, he would know exactly when Stork was moving out, so he really could just kind of go over there. There's that Observer, and maybe just in case, you know, he gets around. Something like that. It looks like Violet's going for his expansion as well. Stork has not yet got his expansion. Still has some type of tech, or maybe no, that's not his. Just kidding. What that is at the 9 o'clock is some destructible buildings, but here comes Violet with his massive Dragoon army picking off one of Stork's Dragoons. Stork currently has 2 Dragoons. He's going to have to pull probes off the line, and I think this is going to be game, guys, because there's no way he's going to come back from this. These Reavers might do damage. These Reavers are going to be a last-ditch effort here. Here comes more of Stork's Dragoons, so the rest of his army, his Reavers are going up, and I think that freaking Violet sees this. He sees this coming, but there's the Reavers. The Reavers are in. They're going to be able to get 2 shots off the probes. A lot of probes go down. Oh my god! The Reaver, the Scarab duds. He's going to be able to pick off the shuttle, though. Going to be able to pick off the shuttle. This is going to be bad. He's going to lose this Reaver, and this is going to be GG for sure. He's just going to lose both of these Reavers. Epic fail by Stork, man. Stork is just losing the Reavers, and he GG's. He knows that he lost. So it looks like barely able to escape a shutout. I almost said shut down. A shutout here, and so KT gets 1 game. Very nice job by Violet. GG, lates.